Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to another Rick's Retirement Journey. I dropped one earlier today. I'm going to do another one. It's a beautiful day outside, as you can see. We have tomatoes on our tomato plants, and the marigolds are just blooming or popping right now. Great day today. Had some breakfast with friends. We went to the local IHOP. It's not sponsored by IHOP, FYI. And I thought I'd come back home and just do another quick video while I had some time. I'll be hitting the bookstore later on today, but that's okay. I have some time to do that before. So, hey, I want to catch up a little bit on another episode of Turn Off the Television, 101 Substitute Activities to Do Instead. So, if you've been following along, you know that I've done at least 8 parts. Well, today is number 9. So here we go. Number 9, the first one here is going to be play charades. I have not played charades in I don't know how long. It is a fun game if you can get a group of family or friends together just to kind of kick back and get inside the family room or wherever and bring out the chalkboards if you got one or easels or whatever. Yeah, go on out and play charades. Or is that the one where you act things out? I'll have to check on it. Next one, plant a tree or flowers. This is September. It might be a good time to maybe, if you're considering planting a tree, maybe to wait a little bit later or to transplant a tree. I'll have to look into that one, but I'll let you do your research as well. But the other one is, plant flowers. If you're one of these people that really like perennials and things like that, like tulips and daffodils and things like that, you may want to wait a little bit later to do something like that. But again, do your research, find out when's the best time to plant those. I think fall's the best time, especially when it starts getting cooler, so that you'll have some blossoms in the spring. We love our tulips. They come up really, really nice. Red hot pokers are beautiful. They come up every year. So just something to think about. Have a garden tea party. Unless you are an Anglophile and really into afternoon tea, have a garden tea party. We have a garden. It's on our deck, as you can see. Plants. I'm not going to have a garden tea party, but if you're one of those people that really like to do that, if you're into the Downton Abbey thing and the other BritBox type television programs where they show high tea, by all means, go ahead and have a garden tea party. If you want to invite me, hey, let me know. I think it would be fun. Do a rain dance. I actually thought about this the other day. Earlier this week, it had rained 2 days in a row. I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday. And you get a little melancholy. You end up inside the house. Some people call it doom scrolling. I just call it scrolling. I'm not looking for the bad. I'm always looking for the good. And or maybe just cruising through YouTube. But every now and then I would run across one where somebody's actually outside standing in the rain. The temperature was perfect. It was a nice misty rain, and I seriously thought about taking off my flip-flops, rolling up the cuffs of my trousers, or rolling up my trousers into cuffs, and just taking a walk out in the yard, and then maybe out even to the street. We live in a nice quiet neighborhood. I could have walked in the street, barefoot. Hopefully I wouldn't have stepped in any rocks. But then you never know. Neighbors would say, hey, what's Rick doing out there walking barefoot in the rain? Wait a minute. No, that's Barefoot in the Park. That's a movie with Robert Redford and I think Jane Fonda from way back when. Hey, Robert Redford, great actor. I actually did watch the movie A Walk in the Woods based on the book by Bill Bryson the other day. And just to remember him and Nick Nolte and that wild and crazy adventure that they had out there. So, great movie. You have an opportunity. But yeah, do a rain dance. Go out on your deck. Dance in the rain. Talk to the rain god. Say, please bring more rain. It'll do wonders for your yard and garden. Next one. Make a miniature boat and float it in the water. I will leave this for the younger generation. I will help them build the boat. I will help them decorate the boat. But I am not getting in the boat and floating out into the river or the creek or whatever the case may be. But if that's something that you're really, really into, by all means, I have seen some of that on television from time to time where people are actually doing that. But yeah, if that's your thing, by all means, go for it. Next one. I wish I could write a letter to my grandparents. My grandparents have been long gone. I had the opportunity in my lifetime to meet them one time that I can actually remember. But I think even though they may be gone, I could still write a letter to them, address it to them, stick it in an envelope, just to basically tell them how, my life and their great-grandchildren's lives and their great-great-grandchildren's lives have turned out. And it might be a good memento for maybe the family Bible or something like that. But yeah, if you're still young enough to, and your grandparents are still with you, write a letter to your grandparents. They will appreciate it. I'm a grandparent. And if my grandchildren were to write me a letter, it would be awesome. When they send me a text, yes, that's good stuff. But yeah, if your grandparents are still alive, shoot them a letter. I know they would really appreciate it a lot. Next one. Play freeze tag. No. 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 But if you are young enough and you have grandchildren and you're still capable of going out there and doing that, which I kind of guess I still am, play freeze tag, but my grandchildren are also older, and I don't think they would really be into the freeze tag thing with their grandfather or their grandmother. But you never know. All you got to do is ask. Learn how to use a compass. I already know how to use a compass. Lensatic compass. I know how to shoot azimuths, back azimuths. I know how to do RALs, right, add, left, subtract. Using, true north, magnetic north, etc., etc. But if you don't know how to do it, by all means, jump on the internet. Find out how to use a compass. Break out a local map. Go for a local hike. I think those are some of the things that are actually on the list. Go for a hike, go for a walk. But tie in that combination of learning how to use use a compass, and you'll never get lost. So just a thought. Learn the metric system. Learn the metric system. Whenever I see temperatures on television, especially when I watch BBC television, they always show the temperature in Celsius. And in my brain housing group, my brain pan here, I also try to figure out what it might be as far as Fahrenheit is concerned. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. I just know that if it's, I think, above 30 degrees Celsius, it's starting to get a little warm. So just something to think about. Oh, by the way, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So you might be able to figure out something from there. So just thought I'd let you know. And the last one for part 9 of this list is create an obstacle course and invite your friends to try it. Nowadays, I would say that the obstacle course for me and my wife and our friends are going to be the parking lots. Those are always obstacle courses. Number one, you got to watch out for the people. Number two, you got to watch out for the people with the strollers and their babies. Number three, you got to watch out for people in their cars. Number four, watch out for the curves. Number five, watch out for the signs. Things like that. So to me, that's an obstacle course. Another obstacle course, depending on, what type of backyard or deck you might have and things like that, are those things that are sitting, on your deck. My upper deck is over here, so I've got to, maneuver around the chair that's there and, coming down the stairs. And then over on this side, I got some stairs that go down into the yard. In the yard, you got some small holes that need to be filled up, things like that. But, create an obstacle course and invite your friends to try it. No, I think at our age, there's enough obstacles that are around there that we need to maneuver around, that we really don't need to be having to build another obstacle course. Now, again, if my grandchildren were a lot younger, I might do something, with that. If my friends were a little bit younger and I had a bigger piece of property, I might do something like that out in the woods, but no, that's okay. I'm not going to do that. So that's it for part 9 of this list. It's a beautiful Saturday, as you might hear in the background. My neighbor's yard man is taking care of the yard. He has a electric mower, battery operated. He also cuts our front yard and our side yard. Does a great job. I only do my backyard. But the pepper plants are looking great. Tomato plants are looking great. Like I said, you got one tomato there. Oh, wait a minute. I think you might be able to see some over here. My garden is not as big as Buzz's from Buzz's Retirement Garage and Steve's Retirement Corner. I don't think we've ever seen your garden. You need to put it on the air. And for anybody out there that has a garden, hey, do a video. Show us your garden to see what it looks like. We got peppers, we got basil, we got tomatoes. Oh, and marigolds, which we'll save for later on. My wife loves growing roses. But that's all I got for today. Once again, great breakfast with my friends. Great day outside. I'll be hitting the bookstore later on today. Thank you for my new subscribers. I truly do appreciate it. I just try to do stuff that might be interesting that people may want to listen to. But also, if you happen to have a channel and you'd like for me to take a look at it and subscribe, by all means, shoot it down into the comments and go from there. Oh, I just got a message from a friend of mine. It says, a great visit, concur. Please share more info as discussed. We talked about different things, taxes, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And let me start getting ready. It's only about, I lost time. And my watch is still on the message here. Whatever. I think it's a little bit after 1 o'clock. Got to start getting ready here. I go in about 4 o'clock. It's only about 13 miles away. So, but have yourself an awesome weekend. Drop those videos. And again, if you happen to have a channel that's out there and I am not a subscriber, by all means, let me know what your channel is. And I will go ahead and subscribe to it. Okay, yeah, my friend just sent another message thanking our one friend for paying for breakfast. I did not expect that. But he's a really great guy. Plus, he also brought us some bags of goodies. Unexpected, but very, very thankful that he did. But hey, once again, everybody have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. And as Josh Allen would say from time to time, go Bills. Later. Bye.